Good evening, everyone, and welcome into the stream. I am so glad you could be here tonight because this is a very exciting stream. I'm going to be diving into Stair Quest Winter Edition. And this one's especially exciting for me because it's been a long time since I played Stair Quest for the first time, but this new edition, the Stair Quest Winter Edition, was developed by our good pal Kevin. That's WilcoWeb in the chat. He was one of the artists on the original team. He went back and, as a surprise to the entire team, updated this game just a few weeks ago with all new wintry accoutrements. So we now have a seasonal update for the first time ever. I had no idea this was coming. I have never played this version before, so I have no idea what to expect, but I'm very excited for it. This is my chance to get frustrated with Stair Quest all over again and feel what all of y'all are used to feeling if you've played Stair Quest before. But welcome in, everybody. Kevin, good you could be here. Glad that you can make it. I hope you'll share some behind-the-scenes stuff about working on this version. Good to see you, Paul. There's 6-7. Ben, that's right, I have gotten good.
Decaf Jedi here 4. Just gets good.
It's true. You can't deny it. Mike, good to see you. Kira Salashe. Hey, Fit. Pickled Dog. Oh, my goodness. We got everyone here. Robin, Dr. Mario. Ooh, wow. Look at that. Dr. Mario, a 20 stream streak. That is fantastic. So, yeah, we'll see if I remember the basic mechanics here. Oh, and hi, Barry. Good to see you. This is awesome. Did I just get some sort of weird, like, deadly sound effect there? I think I'll have to quickly delete something off of my stream deck. Okay, is this Steam Deck verified? Not yet, but it will be. So hi, Barry. Great to see you. Redeem Stair Quest documentary clip. And this is interesting. Back when we released the special edition of Stair Quest in 2017, we had the idea for a side project that would be kind of a behind the scenes making of audio documentary. But we were doing that sort of mockumentary style. The whole idea was going to be an overarching plot about me
Stair Quest is a shining example of the genre of stairs and quests, something that we should celebrate as it allows players to practice proper stair procedure.
Thank you, Robin. It's a sticker party. For the next minute, you can slap stuff for free. Hi, Barry. We'll get right to that redemption.
Here we go.
Wow. We haven't had a sticker party in a while. Thank you, Robin, for redeeming that excellent Jim Wall sticker. I'm glad Jim approves of Stair Quest. So we'll just let all these start to peel off. They're still being slapped as we speak. That's a good start. If this is your first time joining us on this stream, I'm Jess. I'm the guy under all the stickers. This is more chaotic than usual, but only slightly. We'll be back in business any minute now. So let's see here. They're just peeling off now. Boy, we got some good ones. There's a girl in the tower. Lots of David S. Pumpkins, weirdly. There's a Mrs. Doubtfire. Wow. We've got it all. as they say. I am getting some sort of weird sound effect out of nowhere. I have to track that down eventually. Everybody loves a sticker party. Okay, so we're peeling back off. And hi, Barry, back to your redemption, the Space Quest documentary. As I said, so, any questions? Yes, I guess my big question is, why do I still have David Pumpkins as a sticker? But so we made this mockumentary. The whole idea was I was going to get like delusions of grandeur and become like this evil taskmaster pushing the team beyond their limits, while members of the team tried to stage a revolt behind the scenes, all kinds of things like that. So I just cut out some clips. These have been long lost, never before heard outside the team. Here's a clip from one of my interview sections. I'm Jess Morissette, and I'm the creator of Stair Quest. How did I sell the team on the vision for Stair Quest? Honestly, I didn't feel much need to sell them on the vision. I didn't care whether or not they believed in the game or what I was trying to do with the game. All I cared about was that they worked hard, that they actually got this game out. And maybe about 20% of the time, they actually did do that work I needed out of them. There it is. Boy, my microphone sounded great back then, didn't it? So yeah, that's the first clip. I've got a few of those loaded up for tonight. So there you go. But for now, let's get into the game. I'm excited to play this one. Before we do though, let's not rush this. I recently discovered that because I have a Microsoft 365 subscription, or whatever it's called, through work, it turns out Microsoft's AI Copilot offers me not only access to a bunch of weird AI tools, but one of those tools is the ability to have AI generate songs for me, which I don't know if anyone has had any experience with AI generated songs, but I asked it to generate a theme song for Stair Quest for me. And it kind of took that and did something with that. Let me play this as a prospective new theme song for Stair Quest.
Legends never die. Stair Quest, through the depths of time we go. Stair Quest, where dreams and destiny flow. Through the mist and shadows we will rise. On this epic journey, together we'll defy.
It's like the worst anime theme song imaginable. I'm sorry. Hey, Kate, thank you so much for the sub.
Any questions?
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Pickle Talk. This is not controlled enough. This energy is wonderful. Thank you all for being here. I'm Jess, by the way. And thank you again, Kate, for that sub. I appreciate it. Good to have you here this evening. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Sarah Cal, let's start the game. Let's do this thing. Stair Quest Winter Edition. Just released. Available for download. Just go Google Stair Quest and go to the itch.io page. It's now up on the official Stair Quest itch page. You can download this and play it yourself. Hopefully my audio is not too out of whack here. Let me know if the PC speaker is too powerful. You know how the story goes. The realm of Castle's Woods is in despair. Ingrid and Devon must go on a quest for the Orb of Stars. But this is a non-canonical version. It's winter holidays. Time to get a cup of coffee and go visit the Orb. Do take care not to spill. Yes, this is all WilcoWeb's doing in the chat. He's to blame for everything that happens from here. Yeah, I used to be the world record holder in this game. Not to brag, but, you know, I guess technically I'm bragging. We're going to play as Ingrid. We always play as Ingrid when given the chance. Noblesse oblige is a joke that is only funny to me. I've never seen anyone appreciate that during a playthrough of this game other than myself. Noblesse oblige. Welcome to Stair Quest. You can do all those sorts of things. This is, of course, an homage to the old King's Quest games. If y'all played those, you know what it's all about. You have retrieved a nice hot PSL, a Perilous Steps latte, and are ready to ascend the to the Orb of Stars. Good luck, brave Ingrid. This is made in AGS, so we have a Starbucks here now. Look at Starbucks. Oh, these little coffee stands really do show up everywhere. Look at menu. Inventory. You're carrying your internal organs all wrapped up in a sack of flesh and bones. Best winter thing spin out since Duke Nukem's nuclear winter. Let's see. Rob Starbucks. That is not clear. Still Starbucks. Being a thief isn't very heroic, no matter what Dungeons and Dragons might tell you. Order large stair latte. You can't order that around, nor order it in the mail. Frankly, we're a bit confused to what you mean here. I guess somebody wrote that. All right, well, do I really have latte? We'll see what that all adds up to. Look, coffee. A cup of Perilous Steps latte kept worn with a cardboard sleeve. Ooh. Complain about order. I always forget all the ridiculous things we put into this parser. No one likes a whiny hero. We had so much fun trying to come up with every verb we could imagine. Okay, this is some behind the scenes information. This level during development was called Blue Mountain. Okay, so the ice is new. Looks slick. No, not a triple dog dare. Oh, that's good. Nothing tastes as good as stair climbing pills. Hey, rotisserie chicken. Good to see you again. Oh, wait, pee on ice. This is great. I'm going to dignify that with a response. Well, you know, other than this response. Read sign. It says short line, longer line, 2 shorter lines, longer line, 3 longer lines, and it's signed by Ken Williams. I've seen people try to decode that message as if it might be like Morse code or something, but it's not. It's just what it looks like. Okay, let's see here. So we now have we have a redemption here. Mike has asked for another clip from the Stair Quest mockumentary. Let me mute the music here. I couldn't see OSU. Here we go. Here is another clip of me talking about the Stair Quest development cycle. What was the atmosphere like as the deadline approached? Well, honestly, by the time the deadline approached, most of the team had already more or less given up. They'd abandoned the project. They'd gotten distracted. Some sort of shiny object must have flashed in front of their eyes for a few minutes, and they just, lost all focus. Yeah, by the end, it was just me sitting there at a keyboard, banging out the last few lines of code, tidying up a few backgrounds, working on the animation. Essentially, deadline time was just, me there doing what had to be done to get the game out. It would have been great if some of the team was still around, but, they had scattered to the winds by that point. Okay, there you have it. The true behind-the-scenes story of the development of Stair Quest. God, what was I recording on back then? Like a tin can with a string? With each step, my burden grows lighter. Oh, God. Behind-the-scenes trivia. This was called Jim Cavern during development. Okay. What if I got this first try? Okay, that's one death. I can handle one death. Not a problem. Perfectly normal in the course of human events. Just a test run, just keep my feet under me. Let's try that again. Okay. Not bad. Well, dang it. Not great either. That owl is our mascot, Cedric. He previously appeared in our game late last night. A lot of people think that's Cedric, but it's Chadwick. It's Chadwick, a totally separate character. Did I say Cedric? I did, didn't I? It's Chadwick. Oh no, now I've done it. Now Sierra's going to sue me. Activision's going to come after me, or Microsoft. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you, Grayson. How many years do we have until Cedric's in the public domain? Okay, we can do this. The great thing is, and I'm not joking, I am still on world record pace here. Not a lot of people have played this shit. You can play it now. Just Google Stair Quest and go to our itch page. Do people call it itch, or is it, do we call it itch.io? Like, I'm honestly not sure. Itch.io. Do people really say Itch.io? Oh no. Hey, Joe DK. Welcome, man. I got a little pop-up message there that I missed. What? What? Who are the jokers that made this game? Uh-oh, look, coffee. Okay. Oh, the pop-up message was related to that. Melt ice with coffee, ooh. Yeah, I did not respond to your verbiage. Okay, honestly, not too bad. What does it all mean? Why is it so cold? During development, this level was called Brown Mountain. Few assortments of ice yet cling to the mountain in this wintry air. Oh yeah, external mountain also, that's right. Oh no, what did it say? I tapped past it again. I want to restore and find out what it's actually saying. There we go. Toot, 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 toot. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much for making this. Oh, that's so good. Robot Spacer. Oh, that made my day. Surely the seasonal trait will prove a working sacrifice in the mighty orb. Okay, new dialogue now. Whew. What did we? I think this one's just called Tower in development. But I always called it our Black Cauldron level because I was like, let's make a level that has the color scheme of Black Cauldron. I love this room too. I think it's gorgeous. It also has maybe the dirtiest joke in all of Stair Quest. Look, Tower. Just the tip. It's true. Hey, T-Pat. No girls that I'm aware of, but you never can tell. By the way, welcome in, everybody. Great to see such a big crowd here tonight. If you're just joining us, this is the special, this is the special winter edition of Stair Quest, a game that initially I helped develop. It was my idea, and I did a lot of the writing for back in 2016. This is a special edition just released for the holiday season. Happy Stairmas to you too. Hey, Jason Harmon. Unfair. Anyone would have just stepped over that small gap. I think I've mentioned before when I've streamed this, you know, this whole like dump you back to the title screen thing was kind of a placeholder when we first started making the game. Like, it wasn't clear what would happen after characters or players died. Well, I guess characters. We don't know that any of the players died. I'm sure statistically someone has by now, but that's beside the point. We didn't know what we'd do. Like, would we do a restart, restore at least once more kind of screen? So we just had literally restart the game every time someone died and take you back out to the title screen with the Cedric thing. Like, that's actually Cedric or Chadwick. Who better not call him Cedric. The owl appears, you know, at the beginning of the game when you load it up. And then we decided it was so annoying, we should just keep it in to keep the game as annoying as possible. Like, it's like, no, this is such a frustrating thing to us during testing. We should keep it around and make everybody deal with it. It doesn't understand the verb stare. I didn't realize that. Hey, Summer, good to see you. Welcome in. You're here just in time for the tower. Now, this is fun. This staircase is not 45 degrees, so you can't just use your diagonals to go up it. But look at that. Will you look at that? Look at those skills on display. King's Quest 2 kicks you to DOS if you attack the monk. Yeah. I think I hear a rumbling ahead. Could it be the Orb of Stars? The twinkling illumination is much better shape than you would expect from your own experience with cats. Oh, this is so good. This was an addition to the special edition of the game that came out in 2017. We added 2 levels. This was one of the 2. Look, Garfield. I hate Mondays. Talk, Garfield. Look, lion. Don't do anything with the lion except walk around it. It's a lion. Look, pony. That's some exotic breed of cat. Kevin, do you remember why we decided to put a pony in here randomly? You rephrase that in terms Yoldi Parser might understand. I've asked for a unicorn. I mean, that makes sense. Look, Mananan. Oh, that's a good point. I don't see you, wizard there. Just a bunch of cats. Paul, I'm glad we thought to include that. Okay, we got this. No need to be alarmed. No need to be alarmed. Chadwick. Hey, we need that theme song again.
Magic and the ancient lore, a hero's journey, quest to explore. The wizard's tower so tall it reaches the sky, a stairway wide.
Okay. The theme is very upsetting, right? Hey, RJ, thank you so much for the resub. It's not clear. Yeah, it definitely feels like, to me, like a bad, like, they've brought this anime to the US to air on Saturday mornings, but they don't quite know what to do with it. Stair Quest. 2-year-old just said Kitty fell down. That's amazing. Passing this space has left me with a good feeling. Feline. Sure, I'm on the right path. Like, here we go. Can't lose the music. Look, ice. Those pieces of ice on the sand, this is a desert, right? I think there was some debate in the development of this game where some of us wrote messages thinking this was yellow water, like putrid yellow water down at the bottom. Others thought that it was sand, and we never fully agreed on this. Oh, ask Jess anything. I'm a little teapot. Do you remember which game inspired this area? You know, this was one. Kevin, was this one of yours or one of Chris's? I don't recall. This was one definitely that that came from the team. Like, the idea was we want something snake-like. Yeah, Chris, I think, wanted a very snaky-looking scene. And I don't know if he had any direct inspirations. I mean, I feel there's like a little bit of King's Quest 1 beanstalk going on in here. But beyond that, who's to say? I don't know. This is a weird level. Like, this is definitely one of the strangest of the bunch. We called it our HR Giger level, the snake level. But it's one of the stranger ones, I think. It uses one of his stair scene palettes, the zigzag back and forth. Yeah, Chris drew up some stair studies of like different paths you might use to design stair levels, and this was one of them. But Ben also noticed, and Kevin, let's get your Dinsdale. What is Dinsdale? I never understood this reference. I was politely nodded every time it came up. What is Dinsdale? It makes that little guy pop up, but beyond that, a Monty Python, that would explain why I don't know it. Ben, you asked for part 3 of our mockumentary about the making of Stair Quest. So here goes. This is a longer clip than the others. It really gets down to like what it was like to work with this team of people that I've known for, in some cases, 25 plus years, that helped create Stair Quest with me. Did I make any friends while working on Stair Quest? Absolutely not. Stair Quest wasn't about making friends. It was about making a game. If you go back to the old days of Sierra Online, was Ken Williams friends with Scott Murphy? No. Was Ken Williams friends with Al Lowe? No. Was Ken Williams friends with Roberta Williams? Absolutely not. Ken was their boss. He told them what to do, and if they wanted to keep their jobs, they did it. And that was the kind of relationship that I tried to cultivate with the Stair Quest team. I would tell them what to do. They would go out and, with limited success, try to do it. And then I would end up having to redo most of the work after the fact. They would constantly come to me with little questions. PCJ would be like, oh, I can't figure out how to program this. Can you help, Jess? And I would throw out a function or something like that. And all of a sudden, it was this breakthrough moment. Like, Eureka, okay, you solved this problem I've been working on for hours, and you did it in just a few seconds. So I'd send him on his way, and he'd keep coding. Or, I'd be talking to Gareth about the writing, and he would say, it's like, oh, I just don't really know how to spell this word. Is it wreck havoc? Is it wreak havoc? Is it council with an S or council with a C? And I would go back and correct all of his typos and all the poor grammar. You'd think that would be something that, as a self-proclaimed writer, he could take care of himself, but absolutely not. Sometimes the artists, Chris and Kevin, would come to me and be like, oh, what's this color? And I would say brown. And they'd be like, oh, okay, got it. Brown. and then they get back to work on one of the backgrounds. So yeah, it still required a lot of hands-on work, but yeah, it was never about making friends. If anything, you know, some of these people who I maybe respected going into this process, I realize now probably I wouldn't want to be friends with them outside of the game. There you have it. Another clip from the Stair Quest documentary.
I think it was more, you know, realistic as far as, you know, what you actually have to do, you know, investigations and, you know, stopping people and being aware and doing the right things and kind of more or less doing it by the book.
Thank you, Robin. That's my favorite sticker. Deep down, that one makes me happier than any other sticker. It's just so great and rambly. All right, dead. Okay, we can do this. Everyone else's clips from the Stair Quest documentary are also very good. I didn't want to do anyone else's on the stream tonight since I didn't have a chance to ask if they would mind before I shared them, but maybe someday we'll still get around to editing it into something. Snowbake. 6-7. Ken was friends with Jim. That's right. You notice I didn't mention that specifically. Okay, keep going, Jess. You got this. Dang it. Yeah, the tentacles are too veiny. I think it's important for any game to really, like, you know, like, balance out the veininess. It's like Coco Chanel used to say, you know, before you go out for the evening, you know, look yourself in the mirror and take off one accessory. I feel like before you release your game, asking yourself, could I do with 20% fewer veins, is never a bad idea. Like a falling Mountain Dew kills you. Is it Mountain Dew? Is it sand? Nobody knows. The game kind of thinks it's sand. Hey, Harley Morgan.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Zizzy, good to see you. Legally distinct sand-flavored Fago. Glad you can be here, Zizzy. How are you doing? We have lots of fantastic streamers in the chat tonight. Everyone go follow Zizzy, follow Highberry, follow PS_Garrick. That's Ben. Sure, I'm missing a bunch of other folks too, but get out there. All terrific streamers. Love their retro. Can't go wrong with any of them. Confound these infernal stairs. This is actually a Dr. Doom quote from an issue of Marvel Comics where he fought Squirrel Girl. I just changed squirrels to stairs. You know, inspiration comes from all kinds of places. Ooh. Cold rain falls diagonally from the sky. It's a good thing you wore your waterproof adventuring boots. Is this freezing rain? Is it sleet? Is it a wintry mix? This is my this is one of my favorite scenes in the game. Mostly because I just wrote this ridiculous bit of lore for a game that doesn't need lore. You stand atop the eternal giant. Drops of rain dance off its chiseled features. You remember reading stories of this colossal statue as a child. It was one of the 7 gargantuan monuments spread across the realm, left behind by an ancient race whose origins remain shrouded in mystery. Heat rain, I can do that. Yeah, world building. Look, it was hard enough to implement weather effects in this engine. Now you want to interact with the weather. Let's see. Kiss Giant. Kiss your chances of retrieving the Orb of Stars goodbye if you keep stalling. Talk Giant. What's up? Look, arm. The Eternal Giant's hands clasp at the rocky mountainside as if the gargantuan figure was somehow petrified mid-climb. Some of the coffee spilled. Oh no. A partial cup of coffee. Oh no. I'm losing coffee. Okay. I love this scene. We ended up making it incredibly easy, but I just love the look of this level. At this point, you're sensing a chilling theme. I like it. A handy path, but my legs must carry me onward. A llama looks on, silently judging your every step. 90% sure that's a llama. It's always a slight chance it could be an alpaca. You're 90% sure that's an alpaca. You swore to kiss another llama. Never to kiss another llama. What's the ridiculous name that we gave this song? It's like Talking Llama Mountain Massacre Blues or something like that. Oh wow, I didn't know she snow-tipped the mountains. That's great. Yeah, because there wouldn't be majestic. They're majestic. Yeah, we couldn't have snow here in basically a level based on, you know, Peru or whatever, so it's all verdant. Surely my voice should not last much longer. No matter however long it takes, I'll climb to victory. Okay, let's do our Quest for Glory 1 inspired room. Oh, eat lights. Although they do appear candy-like in color, you suspect you may have some stair-related delirium to consider such a thing. That's good. Why is there a Stair Quest OST? There is one on its Game Jolt page. I should upload a Stair Quest OST. You're right. This is the music of Frederick Olsen. Terrific soundtrack start to finish. I love the way Stair Quest sounds. I mean, the fact that he put together all these tunes in 2 weeks for a game jam, just outstanding. How many years have been trapped upon these stairs? The eyes look slippery. As long as you take your time and don't get in a rush, though, you should be fine. I love that joke. I probably wrote that joke, and I love it. There. Yes, this is one of the other special levels added during the special edition that just happened to already match the wintry theme. Careful, this path is slippery, unlike any other shit I've run into. That's new. Alright, well, we will just do our thing here. Woo! Forgot about that. So there is a way to bug this and like pixel skip over to the other path, but Honestly, I don't know how to do it. We came across that during development and never fixed it. Okay, go, Ingrid. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! The Yeti is way better at this game than me. Is that can't be? It's the Orb of Stars? Look, orb. Time and space seem to bend around the legendary Orb of Stars. It seems that only 4 colors, magenta, cyan, black, and white, are capable of thriving at such high altitudes. One thing's for sure, this is where the stairs end. I don't know if any of the rest of the team agreed with me, but I thought the idea that like this was so ancient that it would be in 4 colors instead of 16 was a funny joke. Maybe only funny to me. Who's to say? Stage is based on Vasquez rocks. Talk, orb. You're met with silence. Get orb. Ah, brave adventurer. Do I spot coffee in your inventory? Or are you just happy to see me? Oh, give coffee to orb. Is wow, back out of nowhere. Is this the best game ever? Redemption for a cool 9,999 channel points. What are the odds it would come back tonight? Of all times. Wow. This is the first time that's been active in over a year. Is this the best game ever? Maybe a little self-serving. Kevin did a masterful job on this edition. I'm loving everything about it. But I will say, this is, when we made this in 2 weeks back in 2016, like something that I think any of us who've ever collaborated on any kind of creative project with anyone else, when you can't do everything yourself, you always there are compromises that have to be made. Nothing turns out quite like you envision it, but you hope the strange interplay of all the talents involved will somehow come together. This is the rare example of a collaborative creative project that at every turn turned out so much better than I could have imagined. Like the team, from the graphics to the writing to the programming this all into something that holds together, Fred's terrific soundtrack, everything about it, even the box art and stuff like that, all turned out so much better than I could have ever imagined. And it is powered by the power of friendship. This is a team, most of whom I had known going all the way back to the mid-90s on my Space Quest forum that I used to run. The guy who did our cover design was someone I met on my school bus my very first day of kindergarten, and got to be fast friends with him, and we played all of these Sierra games together as children, and I was able to bring him into the project in some way. King Jonathan is named after one of my other best friends as a child. Sir Devon's named after my nephew Devon. This was a labor of love, and the team helped bring it to life in ways that I could have never imagined. Oh, Curious Lasha, you have the box art as a poster. I have it in my office at school. I still love it. Castle's Woods is the town I grew up in. Castlewood. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see. Give coffee. As you reach the coffee out to the Orb of Stars. But thank you from the bottom of my heart to the team. And thank all of you for joining me to watch. You hear a booming voice and bit from the sphere. This coffee has been spilled, Stair Child. Let's go get a fresh one. With a bright flash of light. Oh no. We haven't added multiple trips up and down in this edition, have we? Oh no. Stair Child is still a good gag, right? Seems this beverage not worthy? Nevertheless, I shall prevail. What would have happened if you hadn't spilled it? Great question. Okay, so I'm just going to do all the keystrokes I did earlier in reverse. I find this far easier on the way down. I don't know if it technically is, but, you know. What? Did I literally just walk off? I guess I just literally walked off. There I was talking up a big game. As soon as I fall off a mountain, that's great. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Live by the stairs, you die by the stairs. Our team called this sliding mechanic behind the scenes Tokyo drifting. With what exactly? Your bare hands? Kindness? Just run, damn it. Oops. Apparently, changing that around messed you up. Yeah, Sherlock, this is the updated version. Okay, we got this. Gotta get serious, y'all. It's time to get serious. Up to this point, it's been all fun and games. But now it's time to get serious. I would be afraid to guess how many times I played Stair Quest during testing. Every time we had a new build, just run its top to bottom a few times. We never put in a debug mode for ourselves, which seems like a poor choice. So anytime we had a new build, we just had to kind of play it start to finish to see if it worked now. Still on world record pace. This is what's important. I really like on this level that occasionally I'll watch a Let's Play or a stream and someone will try to like outsmart it. Where they like decide there must be a pattern to this, where it's literally just keep going forward and you'll eventually come out the other side of the level. But must we climb for the whims of this orb? Oh wow, you didn't have the numpad. Oof. I can't live without a numpad. It drives me insane being on a computer without one. You know, when I'm doing all of my important financial work, I really need to be able to key in facts and figures quickly. I may be the first person to ever die on the the alpaca level. Ooh, fancy guy with a minimal mechanical keyboard. Nice. This is a fantastic song, isn't it? As I retrace my steps down the same staircases, I can't help but feel my quest is being unnecessarily extended. Hopefully that cursed beverage not been jostled. Could my journey have already been complete? It's a great question. Okay, we're going to do this in one try, so buckle up. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If you're just joining us, welcome in. This happens to be your first time here. We'd love to have you join us again sometime. I stream retro adventure games every Wednesday night. Drop a follow if you'd like to be notified when we go live. It's fine.
Magic and the ancient lore, a hero's journey, quest to explore. The wizard's tower so tall it reaches the sky. A stairway winding where legends never die.
Never die.
Stair Quest, through the depths of time we go. Stair Quest, where dreams and destiny flow.
For dreams and destiny flow.
Through the mist and shadows we will rise. On this epic journey, together we'll defy.
It's coming to Spotify. Boy, is there anything AI can't do? Get together, Jess. Get together, Jess. You can do this. You can do this.
Jess, you're not thinking. Listen to me. There's only one way to do this.
Okay. Will there be AI generated levels in Stair Quest 2? Yeah, there was a brief moment where the Stair Quest team kicked around the idea of making a largely AI generated game, try to use AI backgrounds, AI written text and everything, just see how awful of a game we could make by turning everything over to to AI. But I think as time has gone on, I've grown a little bit more skeptical of AI, particularly AI art, which we've done a lot of on this stream, and its tendency to, not always maybe respect, other people's artistic work as much as we'd like. I think it's probably good we didn't do that. Need to get Roberta to play this. I would love to know if anyone has ever somehow managed to mention the existence of Stair Quest to Roberta Williams. I'll be happy to take a helicopter out to her boat sometime if she would like to see it in action. What I think was going to happen there. Maybe Ken can invest in Stair Quest too. That's right. I hear he's an angel investor for embattled projects these days. Be sure to submit your FAFSAs. I didn't touch that cat. That's what Garfield says right after he ships Nirmal off to Abu Dhabi. Yeah, I mean, Ken and I do have a tense relationship from all the times he threatened to sue me back in the day. Yeah, I mean, the programmer of this did work on Space Venture. And one of the artists went on to be lead animator on Elena of Avalor, the hit Disney television series. So, a lot of success after this game. Hey, Matawi. And that's right. Kevin went on to make this, and I went on to play it. Yeah, I'm a little T-Pat. Sierra threatened to sue me a few times. Once they sent me a cease and desist over having walkthroughs on my website, saying that the solutions to those puzzles were their intellectual property and that I couldn't publish hints to their games. And I kind of pointed out I sent a list of like their walkthroughs everywhere. This is a wild thing to threaten to sue somebody over. Then another time they threatened to sue me over having some MP3s from some of the space. I guess probably back then it was like MIDI files from the Space Quest series on my website, and they told me I had to take those down. So I did for a few months and then put them back up, and nobody ever noticed. And then another time there was a threat, I believe, around copy protection for Space Quest 6. Like, they shipped an edition of Space Quest 6 that did not come with the solution to the data quarter puzzle. It wasn't packaged with any documentation. So I was like, oh, that's probably my sign that I can go ahead and publish this on my website. And they didn't take kindly to that either. It was at a time where companies hadn't quite figured out what their relationship with online fandoms should be. Like, I think they thought somehow I was going to, like, take sales away from them. Steep steps. That's a new line. I like that. Oh my god, the Frosty the Snowman head is so good. That's absolutely my favorite part of the game. But yeah, at the same time, like during the development of Space Quest 7, like Sierra producers were leaking rumors for me to post on my website. They were, communicating with me a lot, and the designers were always very lovely. Like Scott, Mark, Josh Mandel, Leslie Balfour, all were very generous with their time. Oops. Just the legal department didn't love me. Keep your tongue to yourself, Gene Simmons. Grab the carrot. Still LOL every time I mention. Oh, because of the other Josh Mandel. Yeah, he and I don't get along nearly as well. The evil Josh Mandel. Wonder if I could have fallen off there. I don't know how that path works. Okay, here we go, gang. Perilous, perilous we go. Christmas orbs are waiting. Okay. Ooh, that was a bad, scary start. Gym Cave. This was one of our very conscious decisions. As we made the game, we weren't sure how to order the levels. Like, we had some that we knew we wanted, like, maybe paired up a little bit, or like some we very much had like an idea. These go near the end, like the Funhouse level, the MC Escher stairs. It's like that should go near the end. That'd be weird if it was one of the first levels. But this one really came down to, this is far and away our hardest level. How hilarious would it be after two very easy levels at the beginning of the game that almost nobody is going to die on? Why don't we throw our hardest level in as level number 3 and make it like this just bananas difficulty curve where players are just sailing through and they're like, oh, this game isn't so bad. What's the big deal here? And then it's just like, no, we want to crush them. Look at Ingrid's feet and avoid the bottom edge. Well, that is a good pro tip, huh? Well. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Okay, here we go. This time with panache.
Decaf's dead.
Boy, Telltale's Jurassic Park is really the game that keeps on giving thanks to these sound clips, huh? How often do you run across? You know, I think the nice thing about Stair Quest is it is a game that if you weren't ready to get the bits, I feel like you just would never discover it. Like, this game would never cross your radar if you weren't the target audience for this game. I think that's what we've always had as our biggest advantage. Like, no one is going to be aware this game exists unless they're already receptive to everything this game is doing, which, I mean, I guess you could say that's like, we found our audience and we pandered directly to it. Whoa, that was scary. But it ends up, you know, I'm glad it found its audience. Like, I really wasn't sure if anyone would want to play this game. I didn't think anyone would want to play past this level. I was like fairly confident that people would play to this level, get frustrated, and be done with it. But turns out people enjoyed it more than I expected, and it still thrills me. That's sad that it was easier to sin than it was to ascend. Whoever designed the thing. Uh-oh, we got a typo we got to fix. Yeah, like the score was a joke I really liked. Like the idea that you're only getting like 1 point per level and the score is out of a possible 500 to make people wonder if they're really going to have to go up and down this 500 times. And I hope that would make people quit. I think this is the one where I removed my typo. Good. That's good. I did have a typo. Truly, my descent into madness is nearly complete. Your quest is almost complete. We've done it. You've done well, Stair Child, but your quest is not yet complete. The blank stare, I don't know if it's a joke that plays. You have to wait for the barista to get back, and then you can bring a fresh coffee. I'll be waiting at the top again. Past all those lovely steps. Try not to spill it this time. Really? Oh, perhaps you can bring a snack? A biscuit would not go amiss. Ingrid? Damn it, not again. Oh, I really thought we were going to go back up. Ah, there we are. There's the crew. There's Chris and Kevin on the graphics, Frederick on music, Gareth and our old pal Trolls, the Space Quest historian, wrote it along with me. Patrick and Frederick did most of the programming. Cover art by John Hodgson. Andy Couch did the design. Winterification, all by our friend Kevin in the chat. The International Society for the Inclusion of Stairs was a joke that I put out there as a thank you, since its initials are ISIS. I thought that nobody's ever picked up on that joke, but you know, that's how it goes some days. Stair Quest 2, to stare is human. Someday. We did it. We beat Stair Quest Winter Edition, gang. We made it happen. It was a good time. Kevin, thank you so much. This was an amazing Christmas gift. It has warmed my heart getting to revisit this game. One of the best, game of the year so far, without question. I think anyone would agree on that. The snowman head falling on the mountain scene was absolutely one of my biggest belly laughs I've had in recent memory, and I really needed it. Just to be clear, there's another ending. If you don't spill, you made it pretty far. Yeah, I will eventually go back and see the full ending, because now I'm very curious. I don't know if I'm going to jump into it tonight, because I'm a sleepy boy.
You're getting good at this, Jess.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
But the important thing is, thank you again, Kevin, for making this for me. It was a real treat to play my own game again for the first time. How many opportunities do you ever get to do that? All right, we had a good time. Thank you all for joining me. This was a pleasure on my part. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It's always great to have you all come out for Stair Quest. This is a game, as I said before, that is near and dear to my heart. I'm still incredibly proud of the work we were able to do on this, and it makes my day anytime I get to go back and revisit this. This is an update of an update. Yeah, it's available now. Let me get that link for you. Let me Stair Quest you up a link. I'll just Google it myself. Let's see here. This is the official itch.io page for Stair Quest. If you scroll down, you'll see it listed as the Winter Edition, the Winter 2023 edition. You can also download the regular special edition without the winterification. But if you played this before, go back and give the wintry version a spin. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And again, that is all credited to our pal Kevin. Is Cedric going to make a cameo in Stair Quest 2? Probably. I mean, again, if I could point people toward another terrific No More for Today product, if you want to see the origins of Chadwick, check out Late Last Night. It's more, I think in some ways, a LucasArts style adventure with a more cartoony graphics. But there's a link to Late Last Night. You can learn all about the origins of Chadwick and get some great voice performances there. That one is fully voiced. It has YouTuber Pushing Up Roses as the narrator, giving a fantastic performance. Pushing Up Roses was the narrator. And we had a different actor for Morgan, but it's really good stuff. I think y'all might enjoy it. I'm really proud of it. It's one that didn't get nearly the attention of Stair Quest, but yeah, you can find out all about Chadwick over there. So let's see here. What do we need to do now? We need to raid somewhere. We need to share the love. Where should we raid to? Let's see. Let's raid over to... Let's do Ash Said Hi. Ash is playing Star Trek Online tonight, which is a game I'm deeply curious about, so I kind of want to drop in and see it. Ash is a fantastic streamer, too. Some of y'all might be